You know what's interesting is I was so excited. I was so excited. I don't know, was this last year? Like, that's the other thing. I already forgot when I got it, but I was so excited to get the Switch 2, and it's been collecting dust, man. And I bet you there's so many other people out there that are having this issue in terms of like just not wanting to use it, right? So I got Mario Kart. I thought it was pretty fun. I missed, and I'm talking about Mario Kart World. I missed the structure of the Mario Kart before it, which, you know, whatever, you can still play it. But it's kind of unfortunate because I was really excited about it, and it's not bad per se. It's extremely expensive for what you get, and the format is just a little off. Like, I wish they had more options to play in different like track formats. And I haven't played it in a bit, so maybe there is. But there's that, and then new Pokemon game coming out next year, so that's cool. I think they should have had it ready a little bit sooner. Donkey Kong was pretty cool, but I finished that in like one day, and then at that point it kind of just like becomes like a paperweight. And speaking of paperweights, most of the games aren't even paperweights because you have to have one of those key cards. And this has been talked about like many times all over the internet. But just to share it myself, it's kind of sad because I buy a Nintendo console every time, and like I should know better, but like I love Smash Bros. I love Pokemon. Zelda's okay. I used to like Zelda more, and to be honest, like I'm probably gonna get some hate from my like 3 viewers here, but I'm not too into the new Zeldas. I kind of like prefer the older format, to be honest with you. Like I think everything has gone the open world route, like including Mario Kart, right? And I'm just not a big fan of that per se. Pokemon Legends ZA or whatever it's called, like I don't even remember the name. That's okay as well. I mean, the thing is all their games are just okay to me right now, and with the way everything costs and the fact that the price of the console went up because of AI and all that bullshit, it's just hard to justify it. And I got this thing day one, man, and I was just super excited. And what's really sad is when I do play it, I often find myself just playing Switch 1 games. So what was the point of buying it? I don't really know. I mean, I could have just used my Switch 1. Like my roommate and I and some of my buddies will play like that Switch sports game, like the I guess like remake or sequel to Wii Sports, we or whatever you want to call it. We play that. Pokopia looks pretty fun. It kind of reminds me of that old Viva Pinata game that I played on the Xbox 360 as a kid, but it's a key card. It's digital only last time I looked, and it's so expensive. And what's funny about that too is I'm okay with buying digital only games on like Steam on my PC, but I just don't trust Nintendo anymore because Nintendo is so aggressive. And who knows, with my little 10 view video, maybe I'll get fucking sued by them for saying this, but this is like fair use opinion, right? Like I'm just doing a review, I'm just critiquing, and I'm not particularly happy with the console. Or gaming in general. I mean, not to be like a cynic, but most of the time I find myself enjoying indie games, and there's like a plethora, like a fuck ton of really good indie games. But in terms of like AAA titles, I'm just not into those anymore. And that might just be me, or maybe I'm part of that like relatively small community. I don't really give a shit enough to like look into it. Maybe I will after this, actually. Maybe I do care more than I think, but I often find myself mostly playing like strategy games, and that's another thing. Speaking of strategy games, I play a lot of Paradox games, like Europa Universalis and Crusader Kings, Hearts of Iron, Stellaris, things like that. If you don't know what those are, look them up. They're pretty fun. But the new Europa Universalis game come out, and the fourth one is just peak, man. Like that game is so fucking good. And the new one came out, and it was just a mess, bro. I don't know what the fucking problem was, but the countries would either like fucking just wipe your ass, or they wouldn't do shit. Like they would grow and blob out and then just sit there. And then the mechanics were all off, and I can't even really get into it fully. Like if you play those games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it just had so many problems. And I think that's because they tried to overdo it, and then everything's a business. So they tried to make a deadline and make some profit and make some money. And who knows, maybe the other cynics are right. Maybe they're just trying to push DLC to fix their mistakes. But at least with Nintendo, they released a mostly complete product. I mean, they haven't been doing that with the Pokemon games, but Mario Kart was complete. It just wasn't particularly like a product that I was fully happy about. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting a little bit older for myself and my own personal growth. There's absolutely nothing wrong with playing games when you're older at all. Like, fuck it, do it. It's fun. But for me, like, maybe I'm just growing out of it. I don't know, but the Nintendo thing's not a unique opinion. I mean, a lot of people are pissed off about that. The strategy game thing in my community, that's not a unique opinion either. It's just sad, though. It's just sad. And the last game I have that I actually like to play is Dead by Daylight, and Dead by Daylight has its own issues, man. I mean, they favor the survivor too much, and if somebody plays that and they get on here and get pissed about that, I mean, suck it up, because it's true. Like, it's the kill rates are lower than ever. At least last time I looked. It's been like a month or two since I've played it, and things change quick, but it's so much harder to actually get kills in there. And the game originally came out and it was supposed to be slightly lopsided towards the killer because it's a horror game. You're supposed to escape and like try to survive, but now it's just like a esports, like, teabag fucking hack fest, like a bully squad fest. And that's another thing. I feel like over competitiveness has ruined games. I don't know, like, everything's too serious, bro. It's too serious. Single player games obviously don't have the issue. I mean, there's a lot of great experiences you can get with story-based and single player games. What's unfortunate, though, is I get bored so quick, dude. Like, in my first video or / podcast, whatever you want to call it, I was talking about how I like to change my hobbies and interests around a lot, because I got that, like, just kind of like creative, like, what's the word? I'm like, spontaneous, I guess, like a regular mind where I just like to jump around and do different things. So a story-based linear single-player game just isn't going to work for me, and that's actually why I like Dead by Daylight so much. I mean, at least I used to. Is it's always something a little bit different, and it's like slightly chaotic, and it gives you that rush. And it's still fun. I mean, don't hear what I'm not saying, but mostly what I'm talking about is just, I don't know, things have been very disappointing in terms of like entertainment and stuff like that. But hopefully it gets better.